What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steelez. It's another edition of Kicks with Soul, where the slogan is, every shoe is just a shoe to you. Put your soul into it. And today, I would like to apologize to all my people, my followers out there on YouTube. I had a couple issues with my camera. For some reason, I got to get some more storage. It would not let me record a full video. So I've been away for a while, but I have not been stopping collecting. So what is going to happen, y'all, is I'm going to drop all my videos like soon, but they're going to be some of the unusual suspects. I was thinking like, should I like not review them because they're old? Like my last review of a pickup was the Book Cortez. I did the Verdes, but I just got that off StockX. My last pickup of 2025 was my Nike Cortez Book 1. It's a lot of pickups, and I got the black metallics, the Kobe's, a lot of usual suspects. But today we're going to kick off. I just want to start off with the latest pickup, and we're going to go back. So today we got the Nike SB4, navy. I didn't get the pine green. I do like the pine green. Some say the pine green's better. I don't blame them because it's a little cream tan with the green, But I like the navy, I love the Yankees, so you can't go wrong with that navy gum bottom. Navy with the gum bottom, all white. So let's get into it. The box label reads, Jordan 4 Retro SP, stand for special packaging because it is a Nike SB. And if y'all know anything about steels, I love my SB. So, I'm not really a big Jordan 4 fan. If you don't know, I'm not really a big Jordan 4 fan. I like the OG colorways, but this right here got me to it. They reshaped the format. We're gonna take a look. I opened it before because I put all my whites and like my icy bottoms. I wrap them up in this. Helps the dust from coming and yellowing in. That's just what I was told, and I think it works. But let's take this thing out the box. They come individually wrapped. If you take it out the box straight out the DS, they come individually wrapped. I'm assuming to protect the materials. But let's take this out the box, y'all, and let's get us a nice little review. And here we go, y'all. The Nike SB4 Navies. The gum bottom. Now, off the top, what I did notice is it does have, maybe it's the SB4 shape. I don't know because I didn't get the pine green. So correct me in the comments if I do slip up and say some wrong things, whatever. But I know the 4s we had growing up, they definitely didn't look this fat, this bulky, this puffy. That toe box was real flat. It seemed like it was a little more to the ground. This right here, that ankle says it all. That tongue says it all. Just those windows right there, I can't really explain it. It just looked bulky. But I remember getting my reimagined 4s last year, and I was like, yo, why does this look so bulky? Why does it look so, like I was nervous. I thought it was fake. I had to do the Poison app and everything. I was like, yo, I don't remember them being this bulky. I remember them being like a shoe, but I love to learn. I found out that was the new texture too. The new shape for the SBs, and I want to say that they brought that over to the reimagined 4s, and that's what we have here. I can be wrong. Like I said, I love to learn, so none of this is like, oh, this is what it is. We just chatting, fellas and ladies. But so let's talk about some of the specs. This is an all base white shoe. Unlike the pine greens have more of a cream, tannish, age look, maybe if you want to say it, but this is straight white. You got that gray on the new buck at the top. You got the navy blue, hints of navy blue on the eye stay, hints of navy blue right there on the midsole. We got that nice gum bottom with the red Nike check with the red Jumpman. I think them two little reds just make it look all the way just kind of calm to me. Like, I just bring something out. It didn't make it pop, but it just bring a nice little detail to me because you don't really see the red. But if you just boom and catch the red, it's a nice little detail. So I like what they're doing. You also have the Nike SB red in the back with the Nike check and the SB logo instead of, I don't know how they usually come. I guess they all come in red because my Reimagined had red as well. Self-explanatory shoe. Oh, I do notice this part right here. See how flimsy that is? On the 4s. Let me grab one of the things. on the 4s, it's a little more stiff. You see that? A little more stiff. This is same finger. So I'm assuming that's for the, I really can't see anything different. I just really think it's the same build. I might be wrong, y'all. I just think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same puffiness that I thought. I feel a lot more comfortable because, like I say, I'm not a 4s guy, so I don't have a. This actually is my first 4, not ever, but this is my first 4 of the OG collection and the Vote. So I am trying to pick up the wet cement. I'm not wet cements, the white cements. I am trying to pick up the fire reds, and I want to say, wasn't the motorsports? I want to say it was a blue one. I think it was a blue one. I wasn't really fond of that much, but for the collection, I might can catch that on eBay or something, or the GOAT, you know, I do it. I don't need that spanking brand new. Just needed to have out if I just want to bust it out or just put out there in a collection. But yeah, that's pretty much a self-explanatory with this shoe, y'all. It ain't really too much craziness going on with the shoe. I did get lucky at my other spot, and I got another pair, brand new. Ain't unwrapped them, so with the receipt. So this one right here is gonna definitely be trade bait. I might sell it, but I also got a pair of Flu Games, size 12. So I think them two together should be a nice little trade bait for something I want. I'm eyeing them bricks. I'm gonna spin the block regardless, but doing things like that helps your pocket a little bit because you can give up something instead of giving up the wallet at the time, So thank y'all once again for tuning in with your boy steelez. We got a lot of things coming this year, and I'm excited. I just got to stay focused and keep grinding. Y'all do know that these shoes are a little more tougher to get. I don't really like the whole limited thing and whole hard. They worth this much. Keep me out that conversation. I'm good. My dog right there, King, is all right. He a little dog too with a big bark, dog. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just like to go. I look at it like a sport. You know what I'm saying? I like to try to scout, call around, do your raffles. I've been telling you guys, let's stop depending on sneakers. If you watch my videos, I told you this. This is nothing new. I'm not the Nostradamus of this thing. I just on the ground doing the work. I'm starting to realize I was looking like, yo, these joints is like, they saying everything limited, but that's on there. Trust your city, trust your local skate shops, trust whatever sell kicks. If it's a tier 1 store, if it's your DTLR, they will have them, and they will have way more possibility chances of you going there than to your sneakers app and being lazy. I'm not saying you're being lazy, but being convenient and just getting on at 10 o'clock and playing the lotto, because that's Minnesota, Nevada, Chicago, here, Florida. That's everybody that want that shoe playing the lottery to get it. When if you go to your nearest location, maybe it's just, let's say 10,000. We know it ain't that many people, you know what I'm saying? But let's say 2,000. You got a way better chance. And then they got to fill your sizes up. So I think, you guys got to get out to them places. Like I got these from my local skate shop and the other from APB, but the local skate shop, man, they did it very smooth. Shout out to Dave out there in Irvin, and Josh out there and the rest of the guys at Blue Tile. Them guys actually do a fair raffle, and when I say fair, it's fair, y'all. Like, everybody don't win everything, but sometimes people do win pretty much everything because there's a system to it. Like, I'm not too much of a gatekeeper, so I tell you guys, my way I go is they simply got $10. You spend $10, you get an extra ticket. Every time you come in, you get a free ticket. So they always give you like 4 days for a raffle. They don't do no 2-day ride. They give you 4 days. So what I do is every single day, I go in there, I get my free ticket, and I buy me about a shirt. That's about $30, $40. So that's 5 tickets. You multiply that by 4, size 12. I mean, if you don't like them chances over sneakers, then you might just be in like Simpsonville, West Virginia or something. You don't have a choice, and I have no problem with that. I think y'all should be getting more hits than anybody else. I think they should load like regionally see, because they do the regionally. If we got exclusive access for LA, they know I'm not in LA, so they don't even give it to me. So I think, sneakers should really look out for those people, if anything, because they're sneakerheads everywhere, man, and I think that got to be frustrating to probably have to drive like 2.5 hours to your local Hibbit or your local skate shop or anything like that to get a hot release. So that's just my little vendetta of the sneakers. As far as everything being limited, and I don't really listen to that. You know what I'm saying? I do think they are smaller numbers, but prime example, let's think of the Jordan 85 highs, right? Like, I put that off my radar because I thought it was just untouchable. 10,000 or 23,000, any one of those are still crazy. So when you think about the foams being Galaxies being 55 to 50,000, and those were hard, what the heck is a $23,000 shoe? I mean, 23,000 made shoe gonna do, right? And then we flip it on the side and say, okay, even after all the early pairs was gone, that wasn't messing with the stock. You still had a good drop. You had All-Star Weekend. You had good drops out there in LA. You had good drops out there in Chicago. You had good drops out there. All the stores that had them had good drops. And that wasn't even 11,000 or 23,000. Then we gonna go, and there's not a size that I can't get. So what are we talking about? You know what I mean? It's just common sense. You don't even really got to look at YouTube videos and just use your own common sense, man. Like, that doesn't add up. So right there alone, that let me know what's up. I don't really want to vent about backdoor and all that. That's part of the game. You got to be able to adjust and roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? That's in anything. That's in football. I coach football, so everything is about football to me. So it's just like adjusting. Okay, now we was used to running this wing T offense and spread and 11-man personnel, whatever. But now guess what? These motherfuckers got something called the goddamn no huddle. You know what I'm saying? Or these boys got something called the Wildcat. Now you just have to adjust. You know, for the first year, they was getting off. Philly, Philadelphia, when they was doing it. Miami, they was doing it. Getting off. Chip Kelly had them boys looking good. Nick Saban had them looking good out there in Miami. But you got to adjust. They didn't say, hey, this ain't football. This ain't part of the game. This ain't, we just ain't never seen it before. So when it all turned out, defensive coordinator had to go to the drawing board, and we had to figure out, because I'm a defense guy, so we had to figure out some blitzes, some package that we're going to attack that. You know what I mean? We're not going to react to that. We're going to attack that. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to make you do what we want you to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an option, right? But so when you bring that into the shoe game, it's the same way, people. Like, just adjust. Just adjust. That best people in life, like the Pivot podcast, is the people that pivot. The people that, don't sit too long and just pivot, because it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. You're going to be that dinosaur that's just, this is how we used to do, and I used to do it too like that. But guess what? I'm pivoting, bro. I'm pivoting because I like sneakers. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to say I'm not doing it. I had this many options before in my head. I'm like, oh, it's so frustrating. You got to hear me talking sometimes. I be going through it. But I love this, man. I love it. I love the way I feel about the sneakers. I love the technology about the sneakers. I like the way the sneakers make me feel. I like the way it brings me back to memories. I like just wearing my kicks and matching them up. I like just wearing hot stuff and seeing people like, why would you wear that? And like, I don't have a museum, bro. I have a vault of shoes that I love. It's your boy steelez, man. Kicks with Soul. Y'all like, comment, subscribe before I even drop my outro. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to get them followers up. I know I've been away, but we coming back. It's your boy steelez, Kicks with Soul, where the slogan is, every shoe is just a shoe to you. Put your soul into it. Peace.